Good evening, everyone, and welcome to week number 3 of our summer concert series. At this time, I'd like to introduce Deputy Mayor Christine Kootz.
Not quite as tall as... Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our 3rd concert of the summer. On behalf of the entire council and mayor, I'd like to welcome you here tonight. Joined with me on stage, I have Council Member Chris Kraus, as well as Deputy Mayor of Community Affairs, Josh Reinitz. I'd like to just take a moment to thank everybody who made tonight's concert possible, our Recreation Department, our DPW, our emergency service personnel and volunteers. Without their hard work and their dedication to our community, these concerts could not happen. So thank you to all of them for being here tonight and for helping us set up. I'm really excited that the weather has finally decided to cooperate with us, particularly for tonight's band. This is my favorite band of the season. I'm a little biased because one of the co-founders is my cousin, Glenn Taylor, on the guitar.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, if you haven't seen the Kootz before, even if you have seen them, you are in for a real treat. They are a fantastic band. So enjoy the show, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Christine. A couple of announcements. Bathrooms are behind the double trailers, the white trailers, and we also have a porta-john to my right. Okay? We added another concert. That's another good announcement. This Thursday, the 22nd, will be the Shots. Same time, same place, 8 o'clock. Come on out, they're a great band also. Then we have next week, we have another concert. We have the Skylanders Big Band. That'll be here. They're regulars here, they come almost every year. August the 3rd is our National Night Out, which will be over at Schmidt Field, the old location that we used to do the concerts. Okay? And the thing that we hope to get in, we had a really good crowd last week when we had the Grease, the movie. Our next movie is Raya and the Last Dragon, which will be Wednesday, July the 28th at 8:30. And as Christine said, without sponsors, we wouldn't have these concerts. I'd like to read them to you. Fairlawn PBA Local 67, Fairlawn Knights of Pythias. We do that every week, Chris, yes. We set that up. Fairlawn Pythian Sisters. All right. That sounds like a guy's voice. Oh, she has a cold, okay. Fairlawn Chamber of Commerce. Fairlawn Rotary Club, Fairlawn Sunrise Rotary, Fairlawn Athletic Club, Columbia Bank, Providence Bank, Cosmo Club, Warbler Communication, and the Democratic Organization. I also know Glenn a long time. They haven't been here in 5 years, so we're going to try and change that next year. We're going to make him a regular here again. How about that?
Oh, shucks, thanks.
Doesn't that sound good?
That sounds great.
That sounds great. They're very busy. If you go on their website, they're playing almost every night of the week here. So they come to Fairlawn, they love Fairlawn, and without any further ado, the Kootz.
Hey, thanks so much, Steve. All right, we love you guys, and the first order of business here, why don't we all do this as a joint effort, and we'll do a little Star Spangled Banner together. Can we do that together, guys? A little drum roll, Dave, or something like that.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so badly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad sights and bright stars to the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free?
listen, this past week marked the end of a tradition here in Fairlawn. We took notice in the news, so we may not need that many Oreos anymore at our age with the Nabisco going. But we've got some fresh, baked, sweet rock and roll for you. We're going to start with some of the Traveling Wilburys. 2, 3. Shot down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation changeable. Situation tolerable. Baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of feeling lonely. Folks, all right, we got a little Kootz trivia. Think if you can remember the name of the band that did this next song. Black and white, I want my baby back. It's gray and gray, so she ran away. What can I do? 'Cause I'm feeling blue. If I had my way, would you be back this way? But you don't take to see me. What can I do? 'Cause I'm feeling blue. 'Cause I'm feeling true. What's hard to do? I love you so. I'm feeling true. the fun part. If anybody knows the name of the band, could you raise your hand? Don't call. Yes, you in the front in the gray shirt with the baseball hat. Who was it?
Los Bravos.
Los Bravos. Pepe, can you say that? You say it better than me.
Los Bravos.
Oh, all right. Now, you've won yourself a prize. Go over and see Janice at the merchandise table. She'll hook you up, and we're going to be doing this a little bit more during the course of the night. All right, boys and girls. So, how many of you guys are fans of the New York Yankees?
Thank you.
Dave and Pepe, I think we're in trouble. How many of you guys are fans of those New York Mets? Yeah! All right, I feel much better because this is a song that pays tribute to our national pastime about baseball. So, Dave, start it up. You guys clap along like in high school. Put them together. And hold that phone. The sun came out today. Yeah, we're born again, and there's new grass on the field. Well, now we're out in third, and here for home is a bright-eyed, handsome man. Anyone can understand the way I feel. Come on, sing with me now. Well, watching it from the bench. You know I took my lumps when the mighty case struck out. So shake hands with it. Come on and tell Ty Cobb and Joe DiMaggio. Well, don't say that so, yeah, you know the time is now. Well, Flamingos, ready to play today. Come on now. Touch them all, it's a moment in the sun. It's gone, and you can't push that one back. Hey, fella, come on. Well, Flamingos, I'm ready to play today. Put those hands together. Flamingos, I'm ready to play today. Look at me. Come on, sing it now. Say, Flamingos, I'm ready to play today. Why don't you just put me in, coach? I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be right outside of bed. Yankees, Mets, Jackals, Newark Bears, it doesn't matter, boys and girls. But now, how many of you people went to your religious institution over the course of the weekend, whether it was temple or church? Did anybody go? Because if you happen to missed it this week, if somebody happened to miss their liturgical services, we have brought our own Reverend Pepe Hernandez.
Hallelujah, brothers and sisters.
All righty, we're going to do something by the Reverend Al Green. We're going to bring you a little Sunday morning preaching to a Sunday night here in Fairlawn. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Green, boys and girls, right here in Fairlawn. Now, what is the first thing you do when you get out of a Sunday service? You go down to the corner bar for a good, stiff drink. And this is a song about just such a beverage. And this guy, Dave Hirschberg, your Bergen County boy, all the way from Oradell. Give a little love for this Kootz band. We always change our stripes, but we try to give guys home games. And this is pretty close for Dave Hirschberg. He's going to sing vocals. Pepe Hernandez from Oakland, New Jersey on the bass and the vocals. Russell Capella all the way from Little Falls on the guitar and the vocals.
And that's yours truly, Mr. Glenn Taylor, Mr. Kootz himself, on guitar and vocals.
Ah, shucks, you should have. All right, boys and girls, songs from Tennessee.
ballroom. Liquor was the only love that I know. You rescued me from reaching for the bottom, brought me back from being far too gone. Sing it with us, come on. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places, baby. Down the bottom of the barrel, always dry. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. No, no, no. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey.
Hirschberg, boys and girls.
Thank you so
All
very
right,
much.
we're going to do a little more Kootz trivia. If you know the artist who sang that song, please raise your hand. Don't call it. Anybody know? Anybody in Fairlawn have any idea who wrote that, who sang that song? I don't see anybody at all. All right, I'll give you a hint. Chris.
Chris Kringle?
Chris Kringle. Okay. All right. Who did it, Peppy?
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton. All right, we're going to do some more, ladies and gentlemen. I want to remind you guys, if you're liking the sounds of the band, and how many of you guys have heard us before? Not bad. Not too shabby, Fairlawn. We're feeling the love, but if you are liking what you're hearing, or you just like getting emails, please go over and see Janice at our merch table. Not only do we have assorted chazarai like hats, shirts, bumper stickers, hand sanitizer, lip balm, and even our own brand of chewing gum. So go check it out, get something, take some Kootz home with you, and sign up for our mailer, because this band is, like Christina was saying before, we are playing every night of the week, everywhere. We're down in Long Beach Island tomorrow, we're in Morristown on Wednesday, and I don't even know where we are after that, but we're certainly around a lot. Peppy, you had a very unfortunate incident the other day with your family, right? No?
Yes, I did.
Yes, because he went to the Bronx Zoo, and he wanted to show his kids the monkey exhibit, and he jumped in the cage. It wasn't pretty, but here's the story about what happened when you monkey around.
Well, your friends keep telling you you're out of your mind, acting all kinds of weird. You've been screaming and screeching and climbing up the wall and swinging from the chandelier. I've been running through the ninja and chasing every woman in town. When you turn a man into a monkey, the monkey's gonna monkey around. Well, you see my girlfriend, hey, I've been down in the zoo. She's got rings on her nose, glitter on her toes, and a very well place to do. Yeah, I've been hanging on the high wall, and nothing's gonna get me down. When you turn a man into a monkey, the monkey's gonna monkey around. Once you had me singing at the end of the train, begging for your small change, and I was playing blues, doing a everybody had. So when you singing on your red hat, oh, when it ain't all over town, when you turn a man into a monkey, the monkey's gonna monkey around. Yes, he will. Come on, Russell. Once you had me singing at the end of the chain, begging for your small change. I was playing hoops, doing a loop-de-loop, yeah, and girl, you finally had enough. So when you sneak my little red hat, oh, in April, all over town, when you turn a man into a monkey, the monkey's gonna monkey around. When you turn a man into a monkey, the monkey's gonna monkey around.
Oh yeah, that's a sad story. What happened to Peppy in the Bronx Zoo, boys and girls. All right, it got crazy, Russ. I think it got very crazy.
Let's yell crazy.
A crazy, like a crazy little thing. Here's something by Queen.
We'll get hip, we'll get on the right track, take a backseat and hitchhike. Take a long ride on a motorbike, feel ready. Crazy little thing called us. Well, you gotta be cool and relax. We'll get hip, we'll get on the right track, take a backseat and hitchhike. Take a long ride on a motorbike, feel ready. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love.
Hey, give it up for the Kootz dancers.
I think they want to dance.
I think they want to dance, and I think they would like some Beatles from England.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember always. And then while I'm away, I'll ride on every day. I'll sing all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing. In hopes that my dreams will come
right, we like doing Beatles songs in chunks. We're gonna do one by Paul McCartney solo with Wings. Are you ready? This band got a lot of exercise. boys and girls.
Thank you.
Channeling Sir Paul McCartney. And raise your hand if you know the name of Paul's band. Don't even raise your hand, just yell it out. Wings, okay.
I thought it was the Beatles.
Like chicken wings. You know, Beatles were part of what they called the British invasion. But this next song was done by a guy who, like 60 years after the British invasion, he's as well preserved as like when he was back then. If you look at Peter Noon, he doesn't look a thing different now than he did back then. So I'll have whatever he's having. Please make it a double.
Can Peter Noon get a 5 o'clock shadow? Is that possible?
I don't know. We'll have to ask somebody with the last name 5 o'clock shadow. But this song is really about something good. 2, 3, 4.
Woke up this morning and feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. 'Cause last night I met a new girl in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Tells me I'm into something. She's the kind of girl that's left to shine, and I can tell I'm her kind of guy. She's the close to me like I hope she would. She's close to me like I wish she would. Something tells me I'm into something good. Tells me I'm into something good. So we dance for a minute or two, and she's not new to me. My whole life will. Without me falling in love, 'cause she's the type of girl I've been dreaming of. The kind of girl that I've been dreaming of. I walked her home and she held my hand. I knew it wouldn't be just a one night stand. So I asked to see her next week, and she told me I would. I asked to see her and she told me I could. So it tells me I'm into something good. It tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something. Walked her home and she held my hand. I knew it would be just a one night stand. So I asked to see her next week, and she told me I would. I asked to see her and she told me I could. So it tells me I'm into something good. It tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something good. It tells me I'm into something good. Something good. Something tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something
Alrighty, boys and girls. Who can name another band from the British invasion? Anybody come to mind?
Dave Clark 5.
All right. How about the Kinks, the Animals, the Honeycombs?
Dave Clark 5.
Dave Clark 5. They were a big one. I saw them at the Central Theater in Passaic for $4 in 1964. So, a lot of great groups that came out. Hey, all my Passaic people who are here tonight, I want to say hello to. There's a bunch of them here in Fairlawn, and we really appreciate you coming out. We ended up getting a nice night. I don't want to speak too soon, but how many of you people know exactly what a coot is? Does anybody, did that ever cross your mind? An eccentric old man, maybe except for Dave. Dave is like one of the younger guys in the band, but
Creeping up, buddy.
Peppy,
Creeping up.
yeah, every day you're getting a little closer. And Russ, forget it, he's the grand old man, aren't you, sir?
Someone has to be.
Well, this guy is even older than all of us, and I was down by the Passaic River, and this guy came sailing on a little raft, and he had this haircut that looked like a rooster, and
Did he look like this?
no, not a thing like that. That's some rooster. Anyway, so it was my good friend Sir Rod Stewart. So we'd like to do a song by Rod.
Wake up September, I really should be back in school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel like I'm being used. Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. She let me away from her. I still didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurt. The morning sun rises in your face, shows your age. That don't hurt me none in my eyes, your hand. I like that old talks, but in love you didn't need to coax. Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You let me away from her just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, that's what really hurts. And all I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand. But you turned into a lover and more wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You let me away from home just to save me from being alone. You stole my soul, I couldn't leave you if I tried. I suppose I could give me my books, going back to school. But still my daddy's school, make a living at a flying board. And wrap myself in rock and roll bed, my knees are held. Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. You ain't first class fool ever be, 'cause I was blind as a fool can be. You stole my soul, but I love you anyway. How about it for Sir Rod, boys and girls, before he sails back down the Passaic River? All right, a very nice job, Pepe Hernandez. This is a beautiful song. We're doing a couple of songs. If you haven't noticed, a couple of songs in a row from the other side of the pond.
This is by a guy who was in a band. I'll tell you what, see if you can guess the band he was in. His name is Jerry Rafferty, and this was a song he did on his own as a solo artist. But before that, he was in a band. See if you can Google that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You feel so cold, it got so many people, but it got no soul. And it's taken you so long to find out you're wrong when you thought it held everything. Used to be that it was so easy. Used to say that it was so easy, but you're trying now. Then you'll be happy. Just one more year and then you'll be happy. But you're crying now. The loudest place and he opens the door. He's got that look on his face and he asks where you've been. You tell him who you've seen and you talk about anything. He's got this dream about buying some land. They're gonna give up the booze and the one-night stands. Then you'll settle down in a cool little town like Fairlawn and forget about everything. He's never gonna stop moving, 'cause he's rolling. He's the rolling stone. And when you wake up, it's a new morning. The sun is shining, it's a new morning. You're going home. somebody was trying to yell out the name of the band, but go ahead, yell it out now. Who was it? Still, wow, everybody in Fairlawn knows. And what was their big hit? And what was the follow-up hit? And what was the mother-in-law's name? No, we're just kidding. Okay. All right, Jerry Rafferty. Yes, the late, great Jerry Rafferty, I might add. Hey, you guys having a good time tonight here in Fairlawn? Hey, why don't we give it up for Scooter, who took care of us in the beginning, and for the recreation department here in Fairlawn, putting on they put on 10, 12 concerts this year. They got some great bands coming up. They got National Night Out. And come on, show them a little love. Your tax dollars at work, my friends. You know what, Russell? I think these guys want to dance, so we're going to mix it up a little bit. Sure. There's so many beautiful women that are in this audience tonight. I think that we should do a little something by Roy Orbison.
Why not?
Come on, Davey. Put your hands together, fella. Come on. Get on the dance. Come on.
Walking down the street with a woman that kinda like to meet with a woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Well, woman, won't you punish me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see a pretty woman. You're lovely
Let's see where Russell went to.
It's a dance party over there.
Can we have Russell back, please? Return him. He's so far away. It sounds like he plays a note and we hear it like about a minute later. All right, where are you, Russell? You coming back up here?
Yeah, I'm up here.
All right.
I'm here.
We can't see you. We're gonna have to send out a search party for you.
Look left.
Up there he is. All right. How about it for Russell, boys and girls? Give him a little love.
A lot of pretty women out there tonight.
You know, I used to say girls, he's single, but I can't say that anymore.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna do a song featuring Dave that actually is something. I kind of wonder how this works because it's a chick song, but
Yep.
I heard that you can do a pretty good job of it. So we're gonna go north of the border. Something by an artist named Alana Miles, translated a la Dave Hirschberg. So it's a
Shoulder high.
boys and girls. Give it up, Mark. Thank you, all righty. You know, this has been a very tough year. How many of you guys are happy to be out here hearing some live music for a change? All right? This has kind of become my theme song for what's happened and what lies ahead, because we're not going to let anything knock us down, beat us. We are never, ever going to back down. And this is a song by Tom Petty that says just such a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a very polite crowd. You can make some noise and get a little bit unruly, but this next song that we're going to do here features, well, who has ever heard of the term, I've used this before, so guys forgive me, but who's ever heard of meatless chili? It's kind of like an oxymoron, right? So we're going to do a song by Chicago, but we don't have a horn player tonight, so we're going to do kind of like the meatless chili version of this wonderful song from Chicago Transit Authority, their very first record. And we're going to spotlight Mr. Russ crooning these vocals. Are you ready, sir? Actually, Dave goes first. pretty cool. How about it for David? It's not, you know how hard it is? The Kootz are very happy that we have a couple of drummers that sing and play drums. It is hard. It's like working double overtime. So, again, a little love for David, for Peppy, for Russell. You guys want us to keep playing for a while? You do! It's a good thing they don't say no, Russell. How many of you people went to Woodstock? Anybody? I don't mean last week, I mean like when it actually happened. Oh yes, Woodstock. Isn't that a food store on Route 17?
That's where I get my firewood.
Well, listen, we are going to take you back. Back then in 1969, an 18-year-old Carlos Santana was making his way, and he was. This was his first big festival, and this next song actually came a couple of years later, but we still want to tip our collective caps to Carlos. Are you ready, boys? Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. Well, I got a black magic woman. Got me so black I can't see. But she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. Turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, babe. Stop messing around with all your tricks. Turn your back on me, babe. You know it's just gonna wake up my magic stick. Your spell on me, babe. You know you're turning my heart right in a stone. But I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone. for him. Come on. There you go. Take you right back to Yasgur's phone. I love doing these Latin songs. You know, it's kind of a puzzle here, Pepe, because this next song. Now I've known Pepe. He's been in the Kootz for like almost 4 years now. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
He's been singing this song. How many of you guys have ever heard of a band called the Mavericks? You're the one, okay.
I owned a Maverick one time.
A Ford Maverick, yes. Well, anyway, they were a very cool kind of Texy-Mexy band, and out of Texas. And we do a couple of their songs, but this one I love in particular because Pepe's been singing it, and I have no idea. So here tonight on this stage in Fairlawn,
Wait till you hear what I'm about to say.
I am going to try to decipher. You know, if it was in Yiddish, I'd be in good shape, okay? That's what my grandparents spoke around the house, but Espanol, I'm not so sure. So let's see how my powers are here. A little cymbal roll, David. And a little low E.
Solo te hace daño y no hay nadie que te acompañe y tú siempre te sientes sola, yo estaré allí para ti y en las horas de tu soledad soy el lucero en la oscuridad y para siempre hasta la eternidad y siempre hasta el final no hay cosa que nadie pueda decir que me haga cambiar mi parecer. Aquí estoy y quedaré para luchar otra vez y pase lo que pase para luchar un día más y más y más y más y más.
Pepe was singing. Anybody?
No.
No, okay. Like I said, if it was in Yiddish, we'd be in good shape here in Fairland. So I'm going to tell you what I think it is. And Pepe, if I get it right, just tell me.
I will.
Okay. Was it Your Mother Wears Army Boots?
That ain't it.
Was it Si Hablo Espagnol?
See,
Oh, okay. Was it Come Unto Me?
that's it.
Oh my God. So here's what I think it is. Said, come unto me. Come unto me. Come unto me. Oh yeah. Why don't you come unto me? Boys and girls, the group is called the Mavericks. You should check them out. Now listen, we're supposed to be finished now. Do you want us to play a little more? Yeah. Do you? All right, now let me remind you of one or two things here. We're going to give you one more tune here. Please go see Janice over at the booth when you're done, because if you haven't signed up for the Kootz mailing list, if she didn't get you, we'd love to have you in the family. We play so many cool places. We do acoustic shows, electric shows. There are 18 people that are part of this band that all play in different combinations. They're fantastic, all of them, each and every one of them. So I just want to let you know about that. Please come over and grab some merch too. All right, boys and girls, who's singing this one? It's Dave! Uh-oh.
Hi, Dave.
Give it up for Dave, give it up for Pepe, give it up for Russ. GT here. We're going to finish it off with something by a group called Free. Count it off, David.
Yes, she stood in the street, standing from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this? This baby, 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 she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey, what's your game, baby? Baby, what you think she said? Now don't you wait or hesitate. Let's move it, raise the fucking
We want to remind you, grab some merchandise. We take credit cards. Go over there and see Janice. Also, if you're interested in hiring the Kootz for a private event or a private party, get a card from Janice. We'd love to work for you. Talk to you soon, folks. Love you.
One more. Too early to go home.